Welcome back, Eagles. I'm your host, Carmen.
And I'm your host, Connor.
And we're
Here in the Nest.
On today's episode, we'll have Logan Wilkerson, a theater student, here to talk about what it's like being a theater student.
When we come back, Carmen and Logan will discuss more about being in the theater program.
Morehead State University offers a free shuttle bus during the day for students attending classes on campus. During the semester, Monday through Friday, the bus makes its first stop at Baird Music Hall, next to the Bell Tower. Then, the bus makes its way to Ada. Lastly, the bus stops at the Share Building on 2nd Street. The MSU shuttle bus operates from 7:30 a.m. to 5:15 p.m. To learn more about shuttle services, head to moreheadstate.edu/transportation services.
Welcome back, Eagles. Hi, Logan. It's so nice to have you on. So for today, I'd like to touch on topics of what is it like to be a theater student?
It's a wonderful experience. We have several opportunities both for theater education as well as the regular straight theater track. We have a wonderful team of faculty and staff that really guide and shape our program very well. So we have several opportunities for auditions and also tech work and behind the scenes, as well as I work as the undergraduate research fellowship in the box office. So I am now getting to feel my way through the administrative side of theater.
Oh, that's exciting. So what do your classes look like? Do they relate to the theater program? Do you practice doing lines and stuff like that?
So it's a little bit different than you'd expect. Rehearsal is more where you are based towards a show and an end product of that show. And our classes, we have things like drama lit and going into the literature of how the line is written and what it could mean and which word is the stressor word, as far as if I were to say how was your day today, it's going to be a very different inflection from how was your day today. So we get to learn how to feel through that with acting technique classes, and we learn different theater practitioners like Suzuki, Augusto Boal, and the Theater of the Oppressed, and kind of gear it more towards the history and the basis of how to do those things, and then we practice the other things in the rehearsal space.
That sounds like a lot of fun. But how did you come upon wanting to study theater?
Initially I wanted to be a dancer, and I've danced since I was 2 years old. And so I really enjoyed the theater space whenever we got to the performance aspect of it, and I wanted to find more ways to be on stage. And then I came into theater, and throughout high school that kind of formed my love of theater. And then I took a gap year from before college, and I didn't know what I wanted to do or what I wanted to study or if I even wanted to go to college. And I had this really wonderful mentor named Michelle Duchemin, and she asked if I would come in and help with the choir classes. And she was the one that really put it into perspective that I could study it and teach theater if I wanted to.
So are you wanting to do teaching of theater, or do you want to still do theater outside of college?
So personally, I really love both aspects of it. I actually work with Shooting Stars Youth Theater, which is a satellite company based off of Lexington Children's Theater, and they do educational performance workshops where us as teaching artists, I'm a teaching artist over the summer for the last 4 years, but with what I do, I get to direct, I get to figure out tech and mock-ups and crafts and how we're going to put these little hands to work to build the end product. And it's a really fun experience.
I noticed your shirt. Does that have something to do with it?
Yes, absolutely. So we are actually preparing for our 20th anniversary extravaganza, you could say. We are going to have a bunch of fun crafts and a bunch of fun games and a bunch of familiar faces from the last 20 years getting together and just celebrating what we love doing.
Wow, can I go? Well, Logan, it was so nice talking to you.
It's nice to be here.
I can't wait to learn more about the theater program. After this break, we'll have a segment from Blayton called Campus Crash.
The Morehead State University bookstore through Barnes & Noble offers a variety of classwork essentials and required materials. Here, you can gear up with the latest MSU apparel for current students, parents, alumni, and more. Study hard with textbooks and course resources available for all majors. The bookstore is located on the first floor of ADUC, room 102. Come shop and save today at the University Bookstore.
Welcome to Campus Clash, a segment where I have two students competing for a prize. Today, I am here with
Gabe Woodington.
KDC.
So let's get this started. So the first question is, what does ADUC stand for?
Adrian, is it Dorian University Center?
That is correct. You get a point. For this next one, we're gonna be going back and forth of whoever can name the most famous women. All right, you ready?
Yep. Rosa Parks.
Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah, Megan Fox.
Taylor Swift.
Sydney Sweeney.
Oh my god, I don't know.
That is time. So for this next one, I don't know how y'all gonna feel about this. I'm gonna need you guys to go be the first one to go get a selfie with the professor.
With the professor?
Yes.
I'm gonna go to button. Because that's where my RTC professors are. Is Mr. Skinner in here?
Yeah, this is his office, but he's not here right now.
Okay. I have to take a picture with the professor.
Well, right here.
Can I get a picture with you?
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
There's no way to beat me. Okay, I'm here.
You clearly got here first, but I still want to see the picture.
Okay. That's Lieutenant Colonel Strag. He's head of the RTC program.
It's great.
I don't know her name. I don't know her name.
We got our winner. It's Katie.
KDC.
Are you ready for your prize?
I'm ready. Oh my god. It's Elmo. Thanks, guys.
Thank you all for watching. This was Campus Clash. I'll see you next time.
Welcome back, everybody. I'd like to go ahead and say that little segment is probably going to stick with me for a while. I will never get to forget the bright pink suit just walking around. If you see that just walking around campus, what would you think?
I have no idea.
I think somebody is crazy.
I'm a theater person. All of us are a little crazy, but that's our charm.
Oh, well, I mean, whatever works best. It sure made sure to make that it would be a rememberable experience. That's going to stick with me for a while. So Carmen got to hit on some more of the personal questions. There's a big question that I've been wanting to ask. Do you all have any big shows that are going to be coming up anytime soon?
Yes, so I actually have the dates for the whole year, so write out your calendars. Our first show of the season is Alibis, directed by Magnus Kearney, and that will have a show the 26th, the 27th, 28th, and 29th of September. All of the shows except for the Sunday matinee will be at 7:30, and our Sunday matinee will be at 2 o'clock. And then the next show after that is Your Good Man, Charlie Brown. It's a musical, it's very fun. And we open on Halloween, and then we will have a run from Halloween through November 3rd, and another run from November 7th through November 10th. And that is directed by Octavia Biggs, and music is directed by Dr. Eric Brown. And then in the spring, we have The Revolutionists, and that is directed by Rebecca Earhart, and that runs from February 7th through March 1st, and then again from March 6th through March 8th. And then finally, we have Gruesome Playground Injuries, directed by Summer Little, and that is a run from April 10th through April 12th.
So it sounds like you all have a good lineup of shows that are going to be coming up here soon. So when it comes to actually going to these shows, where are they going to be located at?
Oh, so they'll be located in the Lucille Cottle Little Theater, and you can come visit me in the box office, and I will make a reservation for you. If you are a student, you actually get in for free with your MSU ID, so come on, stop by and see me.
Well, free tickets for all the students?
Every MSU student.
Well, I'm probably going to have to go down there and check out a couple of them.
Absolutely.
So you said you're going to have some coming up just throughout this. Said the 26th and the 27th was the first ones?
The 26th, 27th, 28th, and 29th.
So what's that show about?
That is a wonderfully funny murder mystery. It's kind of like Clue, but a little bit more grown up. It's a very fun twist of fate, you could say.
Okay, well, I'm very intrigued. I will definitely have to go and check that one out. So I know you brought a bunch of different stuff here.
Yes.
So would you mind telling us a little bit about some of them?
Absolutely. So my favorite one right here is the Rapunzel wig. As I stated with Carmen, we have the educational tour company, The Little Company, and I was in a production of Rapunzel where we toured to around Kentucky and surrounding areas. And we also have a co-curricular study guide that we bring into these schools so that they can align their lesson plans with what the show we bring so that we can, really advocate for that arts education.
Well, that sounds like it's very helpful to a lot of the different teachers out there who need it. Well, once again, it has been a pleasure to have you on
nice
here.
to be here.
We'll be back in just a moment with Carmen to wrap things up.
Would you like to become a certified professional in the latest media software? In an increasingly competitive job market, having your Adobe certification shows your expertise with Adobe software. Being certified can lead to higher job prospects, increased earning potential, access to exclusive resources, and support from the Adobe community. Does this sound like the right path for you? The testing center is in Breckenridge Hall, room 330. For more information, contact Tony Glover.
Well, we've had such a great episode today. Thank you, Logan, for coming on and teaching us all about the theater program. I'm so excited about Charlie Brown. I don't know about you, Connor.
It's always been a childhood favorite for me. I truly do love it. And if anybody else out there wants to know more about the shows, or if you've forgotten the dates, don't worry, you can actually check them out on Instagram at MSU_theater.
Well, Eagles, it's been fun having you on. We'll see you next week here in the Nest.